1 Corinthians 13 verse 4. Love is patient, love is kind. It does not envy, it does not boast, it is not proud. 1 Corinthians 13 verse 13. And now these three remain, faith, hope and love. But the greatest of these is love. 1 Corinthians 14 verse 1. Follow the way of love and eagerly desire spiritual gifts, especially the gift of prophecy. 1 Corinthians 15 verse 33. Do not be misled, bad company corrupts good character. 1 Corinthians 16 verse 33. Be on your guard, stand firm in the faith, be courageous, be strong. 2 Corinthians 9 verse 6. Remember this, whoever sows sparingly will also reap sparingly, and whoever sows generously will also reap generously. Ecclesiastes 3 verse 1. There is a time for everything, and a season for every activity under the heavens. Ecclesiastes 3 verse 4. A time to weep and a time to laugh, a time to mourn and a time to dance. Ephesians 4 verse 25. Therefore each of you must put off falsehood and speak truthfully to your neighbor, for we are all members of one body. Ephesians 4 verse 29. Do not let any unwholesome talk come out of your mouths, but only what is helpful for building others up according to their needs, that it may benefit those who listen. Ephesians 4 verse 31. Get rid of all bitterness, rage and anger, brawling and slander, along with every form of malice. 1 Corinthians 13 verse 1. If I speak in human or angelic tongues, but do not have love, I am only a resounding gong or a clanging cymbal. 1 Corinthians 12 verse 14. Even so the body is not made up of one part but of many. 1 Corinthians 12 verse 4. There are different kinds of gifts, but the same Spirit distributes them. 1 Corinthians 11 verse 12. For as woman came from man, so also man is born of woman. But everything comes from God. 1 Corinthians 10 verse 31. So whether you eat or drink or whatever you do, do it all for the glory of God. 1 Corinthians 10 verse 12. So, if you think you are standing firm, be careful that you don't fall. 1 Corinthians 6 verse 12. I have the right to do anything, you say, but not everything is beneficial. I have the right to do anything, but I will not be mastered by anything. 1 Corinthians 3 verse 16. Don't you know that you yourselves are God's temple and that God's Spirit dwells in your midst?